try to do anything with change. The red tape will hold you back and make sure you don't do anything. It will discourage you. And not even that. Red tape is you're going to fall in love with it. After using it, filling it for a few years, you're going to be in love. It's a Stockholm syndrome of the red tape. It's going to be, oh, but I don't want to touch that database script. There's a DBA team that does it. You know, you're going to live in that red tape. You're going to start to love it. So be aware of the red tape. What else is in our way? Our co-workers. Co-workers? We have zombies for co-workers. These people, they don't understand. They go brainless. You know, I'm frustrated. Then more of us enter the building. We enter the building at 9 o'clock and we just open our brains and just put it in the brain basket and go to work. It's pretty sad. But look at us. We are overworked, we're underpaid, we're pissed off, we're zombies. At that point, it's like, so, that sucks. We want this. Doesn't mean that we're going to fly to work. That'd be super cool. We have jetpacks in our community. We'd be like, yeah, I'm flying to work. But what it represents is you want to be happy at work. You want to feel like you contribute. You want to fly high. You want to say, I'm happy to come here. I see a difference. Every time I come and I say something, I'm listening. I am empowered to change. I want to do stuff. So, Martin Fowler wrote this a few years back. I don't know if you guys know this quote. All right, cool. Change your organization or change your organization. Well, even if you decide to make the jump, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to be happy after that. I think the change starts a little bit in us. So it was change your organization or change yourself. Right? So that doesn't guarantee happiness. So here's something to hang to. Friends. Friends are other people that you can rely on. There's other people you can lean on. There's other people you can go up with your fears and say, hey dude, I really want to do this change. I really want to introduce this. And they will be there for you. They will help you. Right? So you want to go social, but not this type of social. That doesn't mean that you go around to your coworkers, collect their email address, Facebook them, Twitter them. That's not social. What we say social here is you go to the happy hours. You go having lunch with them at the cafeteria. You go hanging by the cooler water and it's just 5 minutes longer. Right? Because you're trying to find what people are made of. Because none of them are zombies. You're trying to find what people are excited about, what makes them tick, what makes them alive. So, you want to avoid zombies. That's your goal. So how do we avoid zombies? Well, let's go into the little tour that says how we make friends. Because we're geeks, right? We love to communicate. Like, I am the person behind me. Right? A lot of times. So I hate that. But, so how do we make friends? So you do small talk, and that's very easy. You talk about weather, sports, or whatever is new on Happy News. You know, Google stuff, all that stuff is important because you want to find out if there are zombies. Because if you don't care about Microsoft going Google or whatever happened to Oracle in Java, or whatever's happening in Ruby on Rails because they don't like the female crowd, that kind of stuff. Zombies are really in for their profession. Cool. At the end, you'll find friends very small. Yay! We have friends. And now what do? We have friends. So friends, the first thing we do is when we start talking, we'll start bitching. Because bitching is awesome. Because we love bitching. Bitching is fun. People relate. It's awesome. Maybe it's old. So you have to stop doing that. It's not good for your health. It's not good for my health. So how do we change the attitude of bitching? Well, you have to change a little bit the way you think. What the goal was to avoid zombies, was to introduce change. So you have to keep on your path, because if you go to the tour of bitching, you never come back. So learn something, think different, that kind of stuff. So as much as we love bitching, break your heart, let's put it apart and that kind of stuff. So how do we do that? Well, this is not an acronym. This is do shit. And you couldn't put do shit, so I put act. Because it's do stuff. You want to stop bitching and doing stuff. Alright, 10 things. I'm just going to give you 10 things I've been doing for the last 2 years or so. I work with this big corporation. The corporation, the man is huge, but we have this grassroots, that's how you pronounce it, grassroots effort, which is actually making your life a bit better. So you want to start small, you don't want to go big on this. Maybe one idea to invite your friends, because you already make friends, because they know about hacking news, because they actually think that suing Google is a bad thing, like whatever the conversation was. And the first idea is a book club. That's pretty easy, right? It's like common sense. Why I won't do a book club? Yeah, well, start a book club. It could be whatever interested you, whatever you've done, technology, methodology, whatever wrote your boat. Do it over lunch, right? Do your cadence. For example, for us, it's chapter a week. We like that because then we don't forget. And sometimes if you have to read a chapter in 2 weeks, because the chapter is pretty long, so we do that, right? And this creates excitement. People are like, oh yeah, we're learning stuff together. This is awesome. We should do this more often. Well, we do it once a week. Hash Rocket's been doing that. Hash Rocket's pretty awesome. You guys know about Hash Rocket?
Nope.
It's a Ruby on Rails consultancy from Jacksonville, Florida. And they're pretty good. They organize, Obi Fernandez is the president. They organize a conference called Barcamp, and it's down there downstairs in Florida. Pretty much downstairs in Florida. But those guys do an open book club every Tuesday online. You can see them with the camera. You can participate on the chat. You can ask questions and stuff. It's pretty fun. I did it a couple of times. So pretty cool dude. Story time. This is my time. This is my cue that says, how did we did it? All right, so what did we do? We took a GED class, strategy development class, 3 years ago. And we had 50 copies of the book Refactoring by Martin Fowler. 50 copies lying around. And nobody probably wrote, actually opened the book once. So we said, oh, everybody has a book, we should do that. And that was the first book club. And after we found all the ebooks on the web you can get for free, on InfoQ, that kind of stuff. And at the end, we're just buying our own books. Right now, we're reading a book about closure. Number 2, a cinema. A cinema is an event where it's like this. We will sit in like that, and we actually watch a conference. It could be any conference that you may be interested in. It could be an agile conference, it could be a technical conference, whatever you want. And you're going to find the relevant people in your field, which is awesome. Because at the end, you want to see that there's life out there. You're not alone. There's people with you with the same problems, and they may have some solutions. Those are the sources normally I go to. Confrix is pretty good for Ruby stuff, and InfoQ is pretty good for the old stuff. So whatever your sources are. My story time on this one is, we did it, and we started with a big auditorium, and